All right, for hole one, I'm going to try this with the extra mile and a circ. I'm going to try to follow the same notes and just match the guideline up. That'll probably put us at about the +8, and we'll use as much back as this has and 2 left. I'm going to give it a little extra room because this is extra mile. 10.9 is going to be 5.2. We'll see how much we have to OP. Looks about a ring and a half. So I'm going to max OP it. Hopefully we can get over and have a wedge. Okay. Had I hit perfect or great left, we've probably been a little closer. So hopefully we can drop this wedge and get a good start. Based off the numbers so far, it looks like -26 is going to cut. So okay, we got a mostly crossed. There's max. We're looking at about 45%, 11.7. So it's going to be 4.4. Hit great. Hopefully it's okay. And we get our first extra. Thanks for the good luck being Canary. Thanks for popping by to say hi. It's a nice shot by our opponent. All right, so hole 2, I'm still going to use sniper 10 numbers, even though I'm using sniper 7. The kingmaker in here. We're going to go 1 top, 0.5 right, and hopefully we get angle 2 or 3. So on angle 1 here, the green line, I've been trying to put the guy right side of the cup. I haven't dropped it yet, but I keep getting closer. So if I get it again, I'll go right side of the pin with the same spins. So one top, 0.5 right. I'm going to go red ring. And let's see, we're going to be angle 2. So 8.3 is going to be 8.7. We hit perfect. Hopefully we had it set up right. We're going to spin out. I think I gave it a little accidental overpower there. That was either accidental overpower or pushed up a little too far. All right, the hole number 3. This one's tough. I don't think extra mile 5 will get there. So we're not going to get through. So maybe we can lay up and get into thorn range with the extra mile and a Zerk. I have 40 Zerks. Let's practice this one. That way I know whether or not it'll get over enough to be worth the risk. So it'll be max plus 10, P5. I'm going to have to stretch to try to find the spot. Now, if we aren't able to reach to get within thorn range, then we'll play a layup like our opponent and just go for the eagle. Hey fam, we're running the fun account. All right. 7.8, it's going to be 5.2. I'm going to push the max curl. Oh, that's not going to get there. Can't hit good right. It wouldn't have reached anyway. All right, so we'll be laying up. No, this one looks like it's going to need a minus 26 to get through. So hopefully I can get a minus 26. So 7.4 is going to be 7.2. I have one tier 3 that's at risk. It's a minus 30. I had an auto release on a putt, keep it out of the minus 31, and it had a minus 13 front 9. That's where the auto release was, on the minus 13 front 9. Well, this will give us a good idea of what we need for when we shoot this for real. It was a slight great left right over the hills. So yeah, I've only had 2 out of all of my rounds, so I can't really complain too much. All right, let's shoot this for real. I mean, hopefully it doesn't make that one, miss the weekend. But that's the problem with tier 3. Single mistake will keep you out. And a minus 17 back 9 was nice. I've had a couple minus 18 back 9s. It's good for my tier 2 accounts. You know, they're both sitting pretty good. Eight 8.1, it's going to be 7.9. Got perfect that time. It's going to put us back in that. Well, wasn't expecting that. Must have had a different win angle on the practice. Thanks for the good luck, Sean. Could have used it right there. It was a little weird. We hit that same shot in the practice. No bailout from our opponent. See if we can bail ourselves out. 8.3. It's going to be 9 rings. Set up a little further back this time. That's what I did wrong. I was wondering why that was short. Adjusted sniper for the rock. Alright, so we got 8.5. We're at max. I'm going to spin short, center cup. 8.5. Max is in. It's going to be 9.2. We hit perfect this time. That's coming in too hot. Didn't give it enough time to turn because it came in way too hot. On to hole number 4. Thanks, John K, for the good luck. All right, so we're going to go max plus 0. I'm going to use the extra mile. I'm going to have to use a little bit of overpower here. Let me look at my clip real quick so I know how much overpower. So 26, so I'm 14 rings short. Yeah, this is a hole where it can go wrong easily. $27, that should, are you tier 2? That should get you through tier 2. Yeah, it would be fun to get this one through, but I'm not really expecting it. I wasn't expecting it to qualify. If our opponent is in a good spot, then I'm just going to blast it. Oh yeah, which jiggle or iggle too? I just finished running both of those. All right, so 10.5 is going to be 4.4. I don't think this has enough curl. Nope. I probably should have put top on that. I would have been over there. And that tree not got in the way. All right, so we're going to get our EB out. This is a tricky spot to be in. So we're at 95%. Looking for a good bounce. All right, we're going to use some back and push up. 9.8. 95 is going to be 7.5. Not letting me adjust. Yeah, I over adjusted because I couldn't pull fast enough. Run out of time. All right, I don't know if our quarterback has enough back. Let's get it in here. 45, it might be okay. Katana. This is min club plus 20. So for here, we're going to go max back on this club, 3 right. I'm going to try to get the ball guide to mimic the one we see in the picture with the second bounce on the fringe, and then using mid ring right curl. There we are at mid. So we've only got 4 back here. So you see my second bounce is pretty long. So I'm going to have to underpower this a little bit. 10.4 is going to be 9.8. So I pull 6 first, and then 3.8. Get our underpower in there. Our curl. Great left, so we probably won't drop as long as we're not too long. So it needed a little bit more underpower. It would have came in too hot unless it hit center pin. And it's great. Glad that someone got the hole in one. Phantom Mansion has been played before. I'll have to look it up. I have some notes from the previous time. I don't remember if it's Chateau or not, but I believe it was October of last year we played it. All right, so for hole six, I'm just going to use the rock five. No, I'm going to use the quarterback. Now I'm going to go extra mile. Yeah, extra mile should, since it's extra mile five, plus 10%. So I have to look at about where that second bounce is on the rock in the picture and use that to kind of estimate. And hopefully we'll get up around 324, 325. Okay, I'll have to look and see. I mean, we had Chateau not that long ago, so if that's the case, it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, they did that this year with this. Um, I forgot what they had changed the name to. And there was another course where they had the T was a skull hand or a skeleton hand. So that might have been the Haunted Mansion or Phantom Mansion. He did have a shootout Chateau guide because it's Chateau's in T10 now. All right, get our Kingmaker in here. So we're going to go max top, max left with this. Try to mimic the ball guide. 9 rings is going to be 4.1. Did not use any curl. Okay, perfect. Let's see how far we roll up. 321. So we're going to be pretty close to max club. And that's minus 5% P2. These slider numbers aren't going to be these things for this because it's not as long. All right, Mike, good luck on your back nine. So far, we're only doing okay here. We had one extra and one loss. All right, so we're not going to be able to take the max shot. So we'll have to take the bounce over mid shot. If we get headwind in the weekend round, this is how this will be played. 7.8. It's going to be 6.6. Let's see how it comes in. Not too bad, but it needs to be plus 5%. That's too bad this account ended up in expert tier 2. Oh, that's bad, Mike. For the hole in one, full side spin shot. Yeah, I generally only use enough side spin to try to straighten it out. All right, we should be able to play this one like the god. I'm going to use the quarterback though instead because my rock, yeah, it doesn't have enough back. So this is going to be minimum plus 10%. Yeah, I wanted to drop hole one or 10, but I got close, but I didn't get any that hit the pin or anything. I was always happy with the eagle. I did see a video of somebody who got a hole in one on 16. All right, so there's min, max back, max left. 8.3 is going to be 7.3. We hit perfect. Hopefully we don't go too long because we had a little too much back, or not enough back. Good night, Sean. See you tomorrow. Good luck in your final round. So on this one, we're going to start with 2 top, 3 left, try to find our spot, and then we'll adjust our spins. We're going to go on the right side of the pin and about a square through it, square and a half. So 3 left, 2 top. So up and down, not much movement. Left and right, not much. So now we're going to adjust our spin. 7.1 is going to be 6.9. We hit perfect. Hopefully we were in the funnel or had enough top with this club. We got our extra back. Hey Mark, how you doing? How did you finish in your rounds? How did RJ finish? I wanted to hang out, but I needed to get this run because I got to get to bed to get up at 4 a.m. to start tomorrow. Hole number 8. So I'm going to play this as if I had the sniper 10. I'm just going to set up, find the ball guide, and then go 0.5 back and adjust it. Minus 13 after 9. I had one account that was minus 13 after 9. Um, it finished minus 30. If you're tier 2, minus 13 after 9, you'll be fine. Hole 12. Um, there's a 4. Is it a 4-yard difference between EM8 and APOC 4? Oh, that's a tough one, Mark. I just went for the layup on 12 on most of them. On 3, I tried to get through a couple times, but couldn't. So 2-yard difference. Then I would go extra mile 8, Mike. It's got more top and more distance. And if you're trying to drive to green, all right, so 7.5 is going to be 8.6. Half back. 8.6. And hit great right. Perfect way to drop that. Minus 32 was first place in your clan. I'd practice that, Mike, to be sure. You might be best kind of laying up and using the thorn like I did on, yeah, I did that on 12. I hope you make the weekend round too. Um, Now I had, like I said, this tier 2 appears to be minus 26. Some harder ones might be minus 27. This one is looking like it's minus 26. So as of right now, there are 25s missing it. And 26 is in 48th place. So there'll be some minus 26 that don't make it. But there's not that many still playing. All right, on hole 9, I'm gonna have to play this with the extra mile. Try to mimic that ball guide. This is the one that's worried me on this account. Because if I have to pull into overpower and adjust into overpower with the accuracy of this club, all right, so we're looking about right there. 7.8 is going to be 3.6. So it's about a ring and a half overpower. We hit slight great left. Hopefully we were set up enough. We're going to be pretty far back. Hopefully we can still get through the trees. Well, if you do the layup, the sniper shot is still there. You know, like we paid in the qualifying round. We're going to try to go around. Hopefully we get out of that rough. The ball guide compression is horrible on this. Good luck on that, Mike. On hole 1, it is, yeah, coming from right to left about a 7 o'clock. You should be able to use your APOC 4 there. Oh, the owl ball, that might help you, Mike. That extra top spin. That's a P5 as well, correct? Our opponent is real happy with themselves. All right, so we're at about 30%, minus 30, 8.5, so 0.7. Pretty even movement. We hit perfect. Hopefully we adjusted perfect. All right, still on track. P5 win 0. Well, if you have Thor 6, that has more top, just slightly less distance. If you're using a P5 with extra topspin boost, yeah, I think Thor would be your better bet because you don't have to get super far down the second landing pad, but you need that top spin when you hit the third fairway in order to get through the rough. All right, so we got through with a minus 13. We did have one mistake on hole 3, so we need to have a clean run on the back and get an extra. So let's go on to hole 10. Yeah, I would go full curl. Um, when I drove the green, I actually hit double great right, and I had the curl that was in the picture, so there was still plenty of room with less curl. So I'm gonna have to go quarterback here. Yeah, extra mile doesn't have enough back. Actually, I'm gonna go Thor's Hammer 2. I haven't used it yet. I don't even have it programmed in here. I just opened it yesterday. All right, Thor's Hammer 2. Max plus 10%. So I will be pushing back up to max and giving one ring of OP. You change your mind to layup? On 1 with Apocalypse. Let's go back up to 1 real quick for Mark. So I played this with the APOC 5. It's 3.5 back. I used a P5 ball. So I set up at the +0 and adjusted and did max OP and the left curl as the pitcher. All right, so here's our Thor's Hammer 2. We'll be using max back here, 3 left. I'll be adjusting and pushing back to max and giving it some OP. Oh, I hate that unmakeable putt. I don't think it's completely unmakeable, but it is a long stretch. Oh man, I wish our opponent would have dropped that. I would have just shanked mine and not worried about it. So 5.6. Push back to max. Half ball curl. Hit great right. Hopefully we get over that sand. I'll take that. Way to go, Mike. Full OP and got the perfect on the putt. Okay, 20%. We're fairly straight wind. We are at 40% club. 8.6. So it'll be 2.8. We're through there. Hit perfect. Okay, still on track. We can go without making a mistake and get one more drop. The chips from the fringe have been hard. Um, most of mine were to the right or short of the hole. I had quite a few that were short in line. It's still a tough putt. So hole 11, I'm going to play this as if it was sniper 10. I got the sniper. I'm going to use 2 top, max plus 15. Are you talking about hole 1 again, Mark? I'll step back to hole 1 for you. Yeah, 3.5 back. And the curl is the right side of the ball, right past the inner ring. And this was max overpower left curl. It was a slower needle, and you're going to adjust E3 numbers because we're setting up at +0. All right, so 7.4 is going to be 8.7. 2 top, no side. Red ring at the fringe. Ball guide through the right side of the cup. 1201 favor. 8.7. Yeah, perfect. All right, we're on track now. Yeah, I almost made it um, with the hole number 1. I almost made really close with the um, rock 7. And that was 10. I got close a number of times on both of them. Where are you going the water at, Mike, when you hit? Are you landing on the other side by the bunker and then going right of the island? Or are you like hitting short and going like center island in the water? Yeah, hole number 2 is all of the par threes. It's like they like to skirt on the edges. Good morning, Terry. You think you're going short when you do 13? Um, you can try a little more overpower and less top. It's going okay. We're trying to get the baby account qualified here. Right now, I'm on track to make it. I just have to have a clean run. So I already know that I can't drive long on this. Let's take a practice and see how Thor's Hammer 2 handles this. Go max plus 15. See if I can do the layup. Mike, try what was it? A little less curl and a kingmaker with 3 side spin. You can also try only pushing up 3 rings instead of pushing the max and using max OP. Yeah, it was nice to get that drop, Mark. Interesting. I'm going to use a Bryson ball here. I'm going for the green. You're welcome, Mark. I hope you get it. All right. So max top, 3 right. Set up red ring plus 10. 7.1 is going to give us 4.7. We'll go max curl on this. We'll see how it lands. That's good, Mike. Yeah, I would give it one more practice just to make sure you have it down. 200 practice tokens? Yeah, there's no reason not to. I think just in case, since we had low wind, when I shoot the real shot, I'm going to lower and not do max top. Yeah, I wish I had a whole lot of tokens. I burn them. All right, so we're at min. We're short, center. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to try to rough bump this. Good thing this is practice. Oh, wow. Thanks, Mark. That's very appreciated. I hope I help everyone. Sometimes, though, I'll burn too many on hole 8. I have very few practice tokens, and I think I spent like 7 on hole 8, and then I just got frustrated and gave up. You're welcome, Mark. Did you get that eagle? I believe he said he was around 565, 570. was good to see him playing well today, getting those drops and stuff. Yeah, that is pretty cool. All right, let's play this for real. Definitely going to use less top. I don't want to be stuck at min and not be able to adjust. So we're going to set up red ring at the +10. That's the only bad thing about shooting with low clubs is I can't do those flash shots like this. First time I've seen someone trying to do it with the Ferris wheel ball. Oh, he's slicing it. Interesting. Or hook. Same difference. Needed just a little more power. All right, so I'm only gonna go 2.5 top. There we are at the +10 like last time. 8-1, which is gonna be 5.3. We hit perfect. And hopefully we were a bit shorter than we were last time. That much better. That should allow us to push up to get to 25%. So if we push up 9.5 rings, that's 25%. I mean, not for this. It's only 8.5 rings for this. So if we push up those 8.5 rings, then we'll be at 25%. We should be able to adjust. All right, so here's min. There's 8.5. Gonna go a little bit more. All right, so we're gonna set up at 35%. 7.8. It's gonna be 7.1. We're gonna go short, center cut. 7.1. We hit perfect. See if we adjusted perfect. That's pretty damn close. Would have been nice to drop that one too. Start off 2-2-3 on the back nine. Can't be greedy. That probably would have been the other side with 10%. So I probably needed to be more 40% club. All right, hole number 13. Similar spot. I didn't have enough curl last time. Let's see what kind of curl this Thor hammer has. So it has 30, 25, 68. Let's take a practice and try this with the rock. The rock will still have the top we need. Won't really have the disc edge. So I'll have to give it some more overpower. Buy some Titans. All right, let's take a practice on this one. Because if we can get a drop here, that'll give us a little room for air. Yeah, I saw his. He did the push up with the max overpower, correct? That's not the push up to max, the slight push up. It looked like he needed just a little bit more curl though. He put up some massive scores in the last tournament. He's a good shot. And I wish I could hit consistently perfect like these guys. All right, so two right, two top, about that area. Just rock 5, max plus 10. So 8.8 is going to be 8.6. Pushing the max. Max curl. Decent amount of overpower. See if it's not. Nope. It's going to take full OP to get there. Because that was only about halfway to the water. At least we'll get another shot at it. Might get 2 extra shots at it. If we get wet again. 9.5. It's going to be 9.2. It looks like our adjustment's right. We just got to get enough OP. Given as much as I had, I can go max OP. Like great, right? There's not enough there to do that shot with that club. Way to go, Mike. Great to see you get on the green. Now, if only I can figure out how to get on the green. I'm going to try this with dessert. So 9.4 is going to be 9.6. Push the mat. 2 rings OP. It's not too bad. All right, let's go for it. We're going to use dessert and the rock and just put more OP on it. The line was good. And from there, I can maybe hit that funnel if I end up short. But that was about 2 rings of overpower. I need at least twice that because I had to push 2 rings to get my spot. I'm in that same bracket, Mike. Pretty sure I've got one in that in my bracket because I remember seeing Robin before. He only had a minus 13 on the front 9. Okay, so 10.7 is going to be 11. There's 10, 11. Now we're going to push back to max. Max curl. More OP. We hit perfect. Let's see if we can get there. Yeah, Eagle 2 is mine. A little high. Oh, we didn't catch a rough. Too much OP. Sitting 42nd already. Yeah, that one I struggled with. I had that auto release on 9. That's why I got that minus 13, minus 13 front 9. So 42nd. So I had to finish better than 30 people. Let's see. Minus 30. It's a glitchy guide from up here, so I'm probably going to have to push up. Yeah, that Eagle 2 is my second youngest account. Got a straight one. That's good. So we're at about 10%. 0.4. All right. We hit perfect. We got another extra. Thanks for the good luck, Kane. How's your rounds going? This is my last one for the day. It's our fun account. So on the hole number 14, I'm going to play my Sniper 7 as if it was the Sniper 10. That's a tough break, Mike. How did you get into bunker? 8.1 is going to be 10.8. So we're going to go 2 left, 0.1 back. Got our spot there. 10.8. And 0.8. Hit perfect. I haven't got to check where all of mine are yet. That was pretty. This shot is actually Brandon Burke's shot. I couldn't find a better approach. Nice save, Mike. Thanks for the booms, Moto. I think I've got enough extras now that I can feel free to blast uh, hole 16. I was going to look for the layup, but having dropped 1, 2, 4, and 5, that was a nice shot by our opponent. But I've sat there many a times. All right, on to 15. I think I can do this with the extra mile and the Ryder Cup ball. I'm going to practice it first. Let me practice it with the Titan first. Oh, because if I can't get over, I'm fine doing the layup. So 15. Power 4 with the APOC 4. Yeah, because that'll give you your extra 6 yards that you need. I would still stick with the 5.8 top. It, well, max top for you, I guess. And the 2 left. That's why I was going to try the rider ball. So if I can clear it with the Titan, I'll know I'll be safe with the rider ball. So if you want to hang for a second, you can see if EM5 will get across with the Titan. And if it gets across with the Titan, you'll know you'll get across. This will be max plus 10. We'll push the max afterwards. So aiming about center pad. Nine is going to be 4.1. Then going to push the max. Hit great left. Should be room for that. So with the Titan, mid-wind, it was short. So the rider ball is a P4, so I'll get extra yards, I'll get extra top, and I'll have the same wind resistance. Well, at least you know you made it then. All right, so I still do the bounce over if I don't clear. That's good. So minus 25, 9.5 max is 2.9. Okay, I'm going to use the rider cut ball. I've had a couple lip out. Right side lip. All right, so let's go for real now. We're going to use that rider ball. We're just going to go for it. Yeah, so it's a power 4 with top spin boost, same reason resistance. So we should get further down than we did with the Titan. So 8.4 is going to be 4. Adjusting 4 rings. Pushing back to max. Great right. That might be a little bit of trouble, but we should still be over. Got clear, so we'll have Thorn. Probably be about max Thorn. This being a Thorn 5, there's not much of a guide, so I'll need to set up about a square and a half short. Let me look at 16's notes real quick. I would push up. I would do the push up 6 yards because more top risk running through or clipping the rough and then going into the sand. So when you push up, you're mimicking the same landing spot. All right, let's see where we're at. So there's max. Three back, cup and a half short, or square and a half short. 10.1, be 4% is going to be 5.5. I under-adjusted that a little bit, so I'll probably miss right side. Yeah, I only went 5.3. You're welcome. It's what I'm here for. Yeah, I'd like to nail that hole in one. All right, I'll look to see you above me, hopefully. That was a pretty tough bracket, too, which was funny because it was my lowest score. Well, this will be my lowest score, but this doesn't count. Yeah, I like to get it through just because I like to have the extra shot at each hole. The more chances I have to make the drops. Looks like Neo just started his round. All right, we made it up to the cut line. All right, so we got our extra mile, got our berserker. Max plus 0. Gonna find the aim spot. I'm gonna have to push up plus 14. Actually, it's more than that. It's plus 16. Since we got a couple extras, I'm just gonna go for it. So aiming for that area right there. Got 3 top, 2 right, 9.8. It's gonna be 4.3. Yeah, back to max. I fall. Give it a little more in case I hit great left. Ooh, good. That's bad. I lost track of my count. Well, at least we're safe. Well, I don't remember what my qualifier was on that account. But yeah, 30's going to be close on that bracket. On two of my brackets, 31 was going to be close on my second bracket. And on the third bracket, it was a weaker bracket. I think 30 would have been fine. Let's see if we can find this funnel with the Malibu. All right, so we're at max. It's too bumpy. 10.2 is going to be 4.8. We hit perfect. Yeah, I I did the thing where I used a little bit of right curl and it misses left. I use a little bit more right curl and it misses right. I just point one extra and use a little bit of right curl and it misses left. All right, we got our minus 26. Got 2 holes to go. Yeah, then it's online and short when you finally get it online. I'm gonna, I'm gonna treat this like it's a sniper 10 again. So 0.5 right. So I'm gonna find a spot, do 0.5 right, do max plus 10 P3, and then I'm gonna give it a little bit of right curl. If it's on the green line, I'm not gonna give it, or maybe just baby click curl. All right, so through the cup, 8 is gonna be 8.9. So we're in the bushes. 8.9. We hit perfect. Let's see what side of the cup we come in. Left side. Yeah, this hole is so inconsistent. I don't know if there's a ridge there that we can't see or what. Yeah, I thought about the rough bump with the quarterback, Ram. I think the thing with the rough bump is it would take out the weird bounce we're getting on the second one. But I hadn't done the rough bump in so long. Like I'm just gonna go with what I know. I've seen one person try it, and it was with a similar ball that our opponent used here, a wind ball. Yeah, I might give it a practice on the weekend round. Try it with the Kingmaker and see how it does. Okay, last hole. Take a look. Okay, I'm just gonna blast it. Got a good opportunity to use this rider ball. Oof, missed the rough. I don't see hammerhead 8 very often, but I can't wait until I start getting some of those level 7 epics. I have to learn new clubs. So plus 5%. Yeah, 32 under should be safe. Well done. Yeah, um, our clan president has Apox 7, and he's often, like, I'm not going to follow your shot. 8.7, going to be 3.9. I'm going to push up here. Right curl. We get perfect. Hopefully we get down in range. I just give a little window on what you can do. You do the shooting, Mike. You have to figure out how to adjust for the clubs and stuff like that. Sort of like what we're doing here. We've got these odd clubs. I'm still following my notes, but I have to adapt. But if we eagle this one, we'll have no trouble getting this account through, which means I'll never get a chance at Expert 1. Yeah, go UK tomorrow, right, Mike? Thank you for the donation. Love to see a win tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. All right, so So 9.9, so we need plus 15%, so 11.6. Let's take a little more top off. There's 10, 11.6. We hit perfect, so we'll have a chance. A little hot. I used to go to the games all the time when I went to school there. I don't go that often. They play Georgia tomorrow, number 1 versus number 11. Um, I actually got my brother tickets to Big Blue Madness tonight, so I guess that should be finished by now. I went to the University of Kentucky. All right, so we got a minus 29. We only had one mistake. Given the clubs, only a single mistake. Minus 16 back 9. Yes, Team Big Blue Madness is in basketball. The scrimmage started tonight. It's 7 o'clock. Thanks, fam. This is the first expert for this one. It finally made Expert One League. Yeah, I can't wait till I get an APOC on this account. Keep waiting for that Tour 7 to disappear. I've been to Rep a lot. Um, I don't know if I can count how many times. I mean, I got free tickets to any of the games when I was going there. Yes, I generally play Masters for the 9-hole cup. It's whether or not I get to post videos depends on the time. They seem to be stacking these and not giving us any break. And I don't play as many accounts in Masters. I only play my tier 3 accounts. My tier 2 accounts will fail expert on purpose. So that way they can try to stay tier 2. Notice a typo while we were talking. Yeah, it's an interesting stadium. Um, when I went to school there, they hadn't moved the student section down yet, so the students were in the nosebleeds, with the exception of the athletes. We got to sit above the um, tunnel where they come out. There was a football poster back in 2008 for Fan Appreciation Day, and I was right on the front of it. I still have that in a frame in the basement. So in tier 3 is Johnny, J.R. Moore, and Eagle 2. Yeah, it's a decent sized school. My program was small. There were only 23 people in my program because it's a little bit more demanding. But yeah, it's a big school for basketball, and football's been doing well lately. All of my tier three are in BB clan. My One of my tier twos is not, and this it's in the same clan as this account, which is Eagle Hotel. Well, the student teacher ratio is not bad for engineering. Um, where I work now has one of the best engineering schools. So currently I work at the University of Louisville, and they have the Speed School, which is a really good engineering school. And I work with biomedical engineers all the time. Yeah, I heard Josh had shot him minus 39. I usually like to watch his first looks to get the wins, but I didn't have time to this time. Oh, 5-1 was girls to guy or guys to girls. I do not know how our um that ratio is. It's interesting how some of the brackets were minus 30 super safe. The where my third minus my account that got the minus 34 minus 30 was safe, and that was Johnny's bracket. Yeah, I had some decent back nines. I didn't break 18 though, but with Johnny, I got all three albatrosses, and with Eagle 2, I dropped the first five shot or first four. Um, let's see. Won't take me long to get logged into that one. I don't expect minus 34 to be too high. I'd probably do better if I'd hit more perfects. All right, so seventh place with minus 34. So, but as you can see with this one, the minus 30s are start at 38. So this is a short bracket. Must not have filled up. Oh yeah, only 89. Wonder if more people played Master. Think they added more brackets? It's possible. I mean, 89, 59, so 30 don't get through. Yeah, minus 30 is safe in this one. There's 30 that are under that. That guy's going to be near the top. But yeah, I had a decent round here. I missed the par threes. Got everything else. Missed all three par threes. Hmm. They might have added more brackets. It kind of seems like it goes back and forth. Normally, I have two accounts in one bracket, but this time they weren't. And our clan president was in another bracket, so that means there's already more than four. RC's the only one I see in this one that I recognize. Chief is Brandon, isn't it? Yeah, the play on seven is nice. That funnel worked well. And I got, like I said, I got lucky that I go in the very first practice and I, the opponent drives and I did the same drive and then I watched him do it and I counted his rings. So, and there's Harry Putter, so that's Josh. So, I mean, I see a couple people I recognize, but I don't recognize any of these top five. Um, yeah, if I'm going to use a practice token, I try to make it one of my um, tier three accounts. You see, you said you were minus 32, right? No, I don't see a Glibby. No. Will you recognize? Maybe some people just decided to step down from master. Yeah, that's one of the clan president's account. I think he said he shot in the minus 30s. I'm gonna hide my screen real quick and switch to one of the others and look at those tier threes. Yeah, minus 31. Yeah, I think he had a minus 33 and one, and a couple minus 31s and a couple minus 30s. And here's Eagle 2. Another minus 18 back. But this is tier 2, so that's why it's second. This person had a minus 17 qualifier round. Oh yeah, he wasn't even going to play that account. I forgot that too. So I'm at 35th on this one. Par three's got me again on the back. And I had just missed the other two albatrosses by a ball. So I'm not recognizing any of these either. So maybe some people stepped from master. There's a king. Yeah, it looks like this one should get through okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here so I can get to bed, get started in the morning. Oh, is that what was the account? Thanks, fam. Good night. I don't see a Libby. No, I don't think you're in this one. Or Gibby. Yeah, I didn't see a Gibby. 91 in this one. So, no, this is the JR Moore account. But, all right, good night, all. Good luck if you haven't finished yet.